this is Zachary Elmore from CGT 345. This is lab number 6, culinary coding, and I'm going to show you how to make a main dish, one that even Gordon Ramsay would shit himself making. Alright, so let's see here. Let's stop that. Play this again. Alright, so our first task is to grab lemons. And it's color coded, so we just go to the yellow indicator. Now we gotta go cut up the lemons. Now we gotta put the slices on the plate. Now we gotta grab the fish. Now we gotta dry the fish and season it. Now we gotta cook the fish. Alright, gotta wait here for a minute. Wait for it to cook. Now we gotta place it on the plate. And now we gotta serve the dish. And bam, look, we just cooked some fucking fish. I'm pretty sure Gordon Ramsay is shooting out his pants right now at this. Okay, yeah, that's lame joke. I don't care. Alright, so let's take a look at how this all worked out. First I'm gonna show the main code. And no, actually, yeah, no, let's start off with heat. The heat bar, the progress bar. So this is what the widget looks like, the progress bar. This is for the heat once it rises, and this is the text block here, where the number changes all the way from 0 to 10. Let's go back to the graph. And this is the code for the progress bar. Basically what it's doing is calling to the third-person character, getting the information it needs from it, grabs the information from it concerning the heat file, and then it just keeps progressively adding on to the progress bar until it reaches to 10. Same thing here, except instead of it saying 0.1, I multiply it by 10, so it'll just go from 0 to 10 instead of 0 to 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, so on and so forth until it reached 1. These are my enumerations that I used. Cooking fish, lemons, fish, drying fish, cutting lemons, space, placed on plate and served, done. Right here is the widget for the ending for once you complete the entire sequence. And now we go to the actual code itself. Alright, so this here is the widget for the progress bar that I used. It starts up like any other widget, and well, yeah, that's about it. And in order for me to get the first instruction to work to actually play out once the game starts, I just added onto this right here, since it's the first thing that pops up, of course, once the game starts. And the first instructions, of course, grab the damn lemons. Just grab the lemons. Start cooking. What else? And this here, I'm going to call this just the rib cage, because this looks nothing but the rib cage, and plus it's the entire body of the code for me that I created. So what it does here is that it goes through the kitchen, goes through the object itself, kitchen. All I did was just copy and pasted these objects and then just gave them each different names through the enumeration kitchen type. So it goes through here, goes through the branch, and it just goes through checking to see which sequence it is. So my step would be, first number for my step is of course 0. Gotta grab the lemons. So it goes through that and then checks to see if you've grabbed the lemons or not. If you've not, then it'll just basically won't go anywhere unless you actually grab the lemons. And then it goes through the string, letting you know that, hey, you hit the what's it called? The collision box. There we go. You hit the collision box, you grab the lemons, and then right here is where it'll tell you that you grab the lemons. And then it'll go on to the next string, next set of instructions to go and cut the lemons. And then it goes over here, adds a 1 to your step, and then the cycle just keeps on repeating itself over and over and over again until you reach to the end here where you finally serve the plate, and then it goes over here and calls this function for the end screen, and it displays it. Now over here I had a bit of time here trying to get the meter for the progress bar to work, and this is the code I had. So basically what it does is it calls for the cooking fish, or I guess the stove. It calls for the stove, and then it just keeps cycling itself, keeps adding on to the progress bar as long as you stay within the collision box. And then it basically does nothing once it reaches 10. I need to make it do something, but I I couldn't think of anything. And this code down here is for the stove only, so that in case you do get out the progress bar box, I mean the collision box, it the progress bar won't keep adding on to itself. So I had to implement this because that's basically what it did. It kept adding on to itself, kept resetting every time I hit a different collision box. So this was a way for me to really stop it. Let's see here, anything else? Yeah, I kind of kept this code just in case, just backup. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to show. So yeah, this is my culinary code for my Labs Mutation, the entree dish. And yeah, it was delicious. So I'll catch you guys next time. Next time I'll be with a team, and we're going to be starting on our first game prototype. So I'll catch you guys next time.